DJ Okocha, call one player that have exported out of Nigeria.
No.
Sorry, that's too much. DJ Okocha,
No.
you're a great player. Call one player you have put inside the NPFL. One player you have sponsored
player,
into
yeah.
NPFL.
You can't tell now. Some of these things are under the
DJ
This time, Alright guys, welcome to another wonderful moment on Transfer, bringing the best of every sporting event from fans reaction to pre and post match. And trust me, we'll bring you as they happen. Of course, I have AY official Alan Okocha here with me.
My brother.
Good to have you guys on set.
Thank you.
AY, you look calm.
Yeah, Abi.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about our legend coming out in the media to air their opinion on societies in Nigeria, Ogochukwu, one of the legends of the game is out in the social media, the person of senior man Okocha.
So good he was named twice.
Yeah.
Yes, a big name, a big name. So JJ, I think a couple of days ago he was interviewed by the Guardian newspaper, and he had some harsh words for the NFF and the person of Chelle. I think strong words. He said that he doesn't believe in the whole system setup, that they are incompetent, and that they are doomed to fail. Those were the key words that the NFF, led by Guso, in fact, he made mention of his name, is incompetent and they would never succeed. Is that bad guy?
Yeah, if I should quote him right, he said you owe them no apology. That he meant what he said.
Yeah.
Is it a new thing? All of us know that the NFF and every other thing, the foundation, even the building and the stands, the ants there, all of them are corrupt. And they don't do the right thing. But I will also call Mr. JJ Okocha to order that they're one of the reasons why we're in this state.
Yeah.
You understand? A football person, great player, great personality. But are you a great ambassador of Nigerian football? I don't think so. What have you done since you retired to improve Nigerian football? You have your colleagues in the game up to today, exporting players, foundations, being in the game. JJ Okocha, where we see you is charity match from PSG here. That's where we see most of JJ Okocha, or we see him on our screen doing adverts. JJ Okocha, if you want to be the the
NFF
president, I'm telling you, and you stand up, you make your opinion known, Nigerians will agitate for you to succeed, because we know that yes, you are that good. You're a global name in football as it stands, because we see all these FIFA competitions that are being invited there. So JJ Okocha, what have you done on your own part before you call out the NFF to improve Nigeria, to promote the name Nigeria in the football aspect? That's just because it's not new thing that we know that politicians are the one heading us, and we have said, we have found out it seriously that that the people that knows the game, that appreciate the game, aside the money now. You know, if you appreciate something, it's different. It's just like art now. You understand? If you're a painter, you can paint something. You can't just, no matter how beautiful that art is, no matter how ugly that art is, the person that understands the art,
once he comes, you will see
your intention.
Yeah.
So JJ Okocha, you are an artman. You have done this. You have played there. You have been there. You have done that. What have you done for Nigerian football?
You know the lapses.
You know the lapses. You were in the system. How they treated you guys bad. One of your colleagues came outside to the what's this? That said he was being treated like this. Why didn't you come inside the system? Are you inside the system? No, you are not inside the system. So when you're not inside the system, you are less educated. You don't even know what's going on. The same information why they get, JJ Okocha they get. Because it's the fact. You're not inside the system. You're not inside the system. If you're not inside the system, you're supposed to be knowing some things before the media space. You're not inside the system.
I want to hear your opinion on that.
I don't know. I think for me, the truth is, politicians have infiltrated the whole system.
Yes.
And for JJ Okocha, does he have the right to talk? Yes, he's a Nigerian.
Yes.
But I understand the official last angle that if you want to change the system, you have to be in the system.
Yes.
Now, yes. And then compared to his other contemporaries like Samuel Eto'o, like George Weah, what have Victor the mantle of getting to know what is happening in their football. Okocha has not come many close. He's always about business. He's a businessman. I think that's the word for him. So, but what another thing I notice is this thing. Apart from Okocha, I will not really blame Okocha for not wanting to be in the system, because the system
is not the only player.
The system itself does not favor ex-players. Now I'm going to mention like 3 or 4 people that I know that have tried. Shegun Odebami tried that I know of. Peter Side tried that I know of. Jonathan Akpabure tried that I know of, and then it was fruitless. And then this is how it operates now. when you want to contest for for the NFF position, you need your state, the different state FAs are the ones that come to
endorse
vote.
you.
No, are the ones that will come to vote.
Mm-hmm.
They are the ones that will come to vote. You understand? Eventually, after you get the endorsement to contest.
Yeah.
The whole election is always, you know how it goes. It's always, even before the election, you will see so many factions, different. So it's always very, very controversial. Now, how do you get the different state FAs that are already politicized? And then if you look at the whole thing, there is no amount of money that a JJ Okocha would drop that would amount to what the politician is bringing. You get some? And like I said, he's a businessman. He's a businessman. He does not want to part away with money. He does not want to do something that will not.
There's no fruitless this thing.
But he knows he will not win because the state FAs are like the architect of all of these things. Because they themselves, they got into that position due to I helped the governor.
Yes, I
was one election.
Okay,
they compensate you. You are a godfather. Bring somebody that can actually head the state FAs, and then you might not know anything about football. And then once it's like that, once it's time for us to vote, the same thing will happen. I will tell you that Gusau got there because of. Have you heard about Gusau before now in sport? What has he done? Sport, yes. All of those things. So the atmosphere is not favorable for ex-players.
But
so the only thing they can do is to keep talking like this. The atmosphere is not favorable. They've come together. All of them I think at the point they even came together.
So that they can fight the cabal.
To drop somebody to fight the cabal, but it has never worked.
But okay, official.
So I think the system is fighting against.
But in as much as the system is fighting against the ex-players, we had this kind of scenario in other countries, like the Samuel Eto'o side.
But Samuel Eto'o also got into trouble.
But
that's what I'm saying.
At least he pushed away. See, guys, I like the angle you came from.
Yeah.
You just educated me now.
Yeah.
On the cabal thing, which I like that. I like that fact. I'm sure our viewers are educated. You understand? Well, I'm educated. What I'm trying to say now is, not trying gives you less excuse to come out. You talk about the likes of Sego Degba, me, and you understand now. JJ, you have not even tried it. Fine, you identified the problem. This is just synonymous to election now. Peter Obi knows the problem. Did he come outside? Yes. Let me just finish.
I understand you.
He lost.
I understand you.
He lost. Did he come outside?
Yes, he tried.
In the history of Nigeria, he was there.
There's what I'm trying actually.
Exactly.
But again,
so once you have not tried,
if you are that passionate, this whole interview, when I saw it, I felt like if you were that passionate, you would have tried.
You would have tried.
Because the harsh words were so much like you really wanted, but you never
came out.
For some people, experience is not their teacher. Some people don't like experiencing things to learn from it. They prefer to use the knowledge around. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't want to experience the failure himself. He doesn't want to go and put his money in a fruitless
business. Like I said, he's a businessman.
So you won't blame him. But the truth is, both factors, these whole facts are right. The fact that he is not trying to come out, is negative on his own side. But what he said is also 100% correct.
What he says is 100% correct. Nobody's doubting
100% correct.
I'm only saying
there's no how. Has decayed.
There's no how.
It has decayed.
Anyway, we just say the thing now. There's no how you can beat the system.
But where I have a problem with JJ is the fact that in your own little way,
how can you help? And that is where he's
no matter how bad it is.
Yes.
Any place that JJ knocks, anywhere he enters, the name. So even if it is well at the back of your house, you create even if at the back of your house, you create a grassroots tournament. You are playing, and I don't know whether he does that.
I believe he should.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying I don't know if he does that. If there's any, at least in your own little quarter, your own contribution, you don't have to. I'm telling you, leadership starts from inside your house. You understand? If everybody's getting it right in their house, in our different homes, then we will not be seeing the lackluster all of this thing we are seeing at the top. So it's from the bottom to the top. You understand? It's from the bottom. If in your own house you decide to take up the mantle of leadership, like okay, I have to correct this. It's not going to
sweep the environment. You start from your house.
You understand? You get people to come together. How much would it cost you to organize to organize grassroots?
If you are looking at CR1 Academy, it's a synonymous name. He didn't just start one day. He started one day, sorry.
Yeah.
You understand?
And look at how far he has gone.
Kanu is in football. He's the chairman. He's scouting. We have like about 2 players he exported outside. Can we say the same thing?
You know, even as Kenneth Omeru that is still playing has something.
Yes. You see? Finidi was that bad.
And he still
He gave debut to Nigeria. He exported players outside the country. So JJ Okocha, I understand what you're trying to say. I understand the intention. You have love for the game and everything. But you are that recognized to the FIFA standard.
That is
You know,
why I won't blame you.
I came across a video yesterday. Him and Ronaldinho at PSG Stadium. I think it was a commercial, but it's not out. Him and Ronaldinho. You know, they play together at PSG. At that time. So he's still linked with PSG. He still goes there. Anytime he goes to the PSG, they still announce his name at the VIP guest and everything now. You understand where I'm coming from? So this is a factor. JJ, do something. Do something, JJ. Do something. Start time. No experience. No use factors of say. Try. Let us know that you tried. That this country is not good. What are we not trying to survive every day?
Exactly.
He bad. I would say we should stop living.
And I think the thing is not for JJ. I think it goes out to all of those.
Yes.
If all of them are doing the little, they will get to a point. All these politicians that they will leave. They will flush them out because we know the right people. We know because it's something you have passion for the game. It will add to your ability
when Diko was given the appointment, we saw the chairs. We saw the chairs. If it's the best we like something, you would know. Before he was even the distance, we saw what he did.
You really not complain about the timing they came to unveil coach. Even the coach that you want to unveil was there before. That is just politicians for you. You understand? Because they always want you to be there to wait for them. So how long will you keep doing this in our football?
When you tell a footballer match is 3 o'clock, he will be there before 3. That's what the coach did.
A player that has played the game, that know what it takes, that played the game, will not owe another player's salary because he has also played the game. That is why we are seeing it.
Now you get
because it's easy for a politician to take the money and go and do business. To go and do business. Where is the politician? He does not understand the game.
Alright, guys,
he does not even understand the game. So that's the thing.
The topic is too broad. But guys, on the other hand, you also talk about the coaching aspect of the Super Eagles. How he declares his vote of no confidence on Eric Chelle.
JJ, everybody has his opinion. I was also of that same opinion, so I wouldn't blame him. But quickly, let me read what he said. So when you change a coach, you have changed a dream, a vision, and a mission. In short, you have changed a whole generation. Now, further, changing a coach isn't just as it sounds in the ear. It is harmful to the players. They would lose focus, except the players on their own demand for it. So, guys, let us be sincere with ourselves. He might not agree with Chelle, but this statement, holistically, is true. But I don't see whether it's relating to Chelle, though. You get what I'm saying?
They will lose focus.
Yes.
But they change coach everywhere in the world now.
Exactly. Your brother now.
When they change PSG coach, when Jojo was there,
he didn't lose focus.
Also there.
Liverpool brought in an onslaught and his first
I'll be a little bit fine now and I'll be a little bit harsh. JJ, if he was here, I would tell him. Recently, we saw Yaya today get a UEFA Pro license. Michael Lessien. What is happening? So all of a sudden,
I don't want to apply that trade now.
So what trade is he playing? Can you tell me what?
He's a businessman.
That's why you should leave. You focus business now. Let leave people that are doing that. You should not come out and if he's a businessman. Let us know. You are saying he's a businessman.
He's a businessman.
So you should leave Uber administration for people that he has let it to do it. You should leave it.
But this statement, AY guys, let us be sincere. This statement.
What is he doing? That's what I'm saying. It's not about coming out to make statements. All of these things we know it.
It's the basics.
We know all of these things.
Obvious.
That once you change the coach, it comes his own new philosophy, your own style. But what are you doing? Some of us are looking up to you. We said it now the last time. You come and be sitting with the Obiku Banas, what you understand, Brother Boy and all of those people, and then you once in a while you now come and talk about football. Is that how the other people are doing it and they're getting results? No, now. No.
Let me just say this. Probably you understand where I'm coming from. JJ Okocha, a great player.
Yes.
As African football is concerned,
yes.
will be mentioned.
Yeah.
Fine export out of Africa.
Yeah.
But like one JJ, you declaring no confidence in Eric Chelle and
when he has not even started his work.
Yes,
exactly.
No. You are demoralizing the players already.
For a legend.
Let me take it from like this. This is the same coach who said is traveling to meet these players.
Yeah.
And one of the players that they look up to, and they say, okay, they want to emulate, they want to be like this. He's coming out and saying, I don't trust you. Have you met him? If Pepper is in the picture, if Pepper is an ex-player, one thing in Nigeria, he is in the picture of the surroundings of Eric Chelle. JJ Okocha, where are you?
You know,
Where are you?
The interview long ago because I saw this. I went back when I got this script to talk about it. I went back. There was one statement he even made. Now when I even pay back, Okocha said, and I quote, that they would have do interview with the players for the kind of coach they want. And I want to ask Okocha now, when they sack PSG coach, that time he was playing. They call you that they
consulting.
Do you think we should sack? Who should we employ? If it's like that, NFF should call Osimhen. He will ask for that.
At this point, I think he should just focus. You should just focus on branding. That is doing.
As Chelsea players, they want Ezumanesca. If they get Carlos Ancelotti, will it be bad? But it's support, rally out support. Now you're undermining the coach as it stands because he was a former player. He was not that spectacular. Yeah. They use spectacular players. They tell you say you know Sabian.
Very badly.
I share a different opinion as regards to that though. I share a different opinion because you know the whole thing started from the top. The fact that he doesn't believe in the top. So he feels that whatever they present might not be good. You understand where it's coming from? I'm not saying what he said is 100% correct, but the phrase when it comes to coaching it sounds all right. But again, let's remember that the top, when the head is, when the Bible says when the foundation is not.
So what is he doing to correct the foundation?
I won't go with that.
Well, there's nothing.
I won't go with that.
We know the problem already. What are you doing to correct it?
At least we have to do one.
Yes,
your body now. Nobody needs to say they are hungry.
Exactly.
What's the solution to your hunger?
That's to go find food.
So person that advise you when hunger they worry you.
You
are hungry. I'm advising you. Is it advice you want, or I should send my account number? I'll give you cash. That is what we want. DJ Okocha, we have said it now in a smaller way. Try and affect
the
football,
game.
Football. I just made mentions of some little things. Everybody is synonymous with Siawan Academy. We all know Kano Art Foundation. We all know about Gold Foundation.
The ones that
we all know this one foundation.
The ones that broke
Foundation. This one foundation. DJ Okocha, do you have a foundation? Do you have an academy? DJ Okocha, call one player that have exported out of Nigeria.
No.
Sorry, that's too much. DJ Okocha, you're a great player. Call one player you have put inside the NPFL. One player you have sponsored into NPFL.
You can't tell. Now some of these things are under the radar. Some of these guys are under the radar.
I said sorry. I call DJ Okocha. Gochuku. There are some news that you can't hide.
Yeah.
It must be in the media space. No matter how you take the platform, you know they hide some with the year round.
Whoever you have helped will come out and say it.
Whoever you have helped will come outside. If JJ Okocha has helped the player to the NPFL, I'm telling you, we would have heard it. We would have seen it. We have heard it, we have seen it. Kanu is there doing it at Enyimba. It's not many times.
Before
Enyimba at Arsenal.
Wakali.
Kelechi Wakali. With his personal funds, everything, trial, you must succeed at Arsenal. On how the guy believe you will not agree, allow and succeed. At least he did something. JJ Okocha, what have you done?
I think the bottom line is they should not leave the football administration to politicians.
Yeah.
Whatever they can do, let them do it instead of talking or still expanding the problems. We know the problems already. If it is you want to come in from the coaching line, go and do coaching courses instead of saying they didn't pick the right coach. So let's know whatever you are going to have to. So whatever you can do to influence it in your own little capacity. Yes, at least do something. We know there's problem already. Don't come and be telling us. Don't come and be telling us what is the problem.
These players
and I said this thing. I said this thing that ex players would be coming out and be saying all of this because it's not one of them. But have you not had ex players one time as coaches in this country? Yes. Did they give us the best result? No. You understand? This one has come. You haven't even seen his thumbprint. You're already saying he's going to fail. That you don't believe you're going to win trophy on that. What are you doing to influence it? You cannot just be there and then you will be telling us what you know.
Problems.
When it's time for advert, we know his number. We'll call him.
So that's the truth now. You should not come and be. You should not come and tell us what we know already because the obvious is there. So
Great player.
No, he's a good player now. He's a good player. He's a good player. There's no doubt about it.
The one so good they named you twice. Prove that twice now.
But another thing is, good footballers does not mean you are going to be a good football administrator
again.
You understand? It does not mean that, but at least there's no harm in trying. There's no even if you don't want to try, at least support whoever is trying. If it is one of your another thing is there's division amongst them. That's another problem I have. if they have come together and they are speaking with one voice,
And they support one
some of
person.
the, wait, we are talking about even DJ Okocha is saying they have left football to politicians. I will tell you that wait for the next election. You will see some of them still go and meet those politicians and then be snapping with jerseys. We saw one that went with Yaya Bello recently and snapped with jerseys. We saw the some that went to Tinubu and Gade. I don't know explain as to. You understand? Then you ask yourself. You understand? And then you ask yourself when it's time for the announcement of coach, that's the people will come outside and say there's politicians have hijacked our sport. How you went and you are kneeling down, you are slicking with politicians, you are massaging them in the back, and then you want us to believe whatever you say. Tomorrow, let one politician say, DJ Okocha, I want you to be at my son's wedding. He will be there.
Birthday party.
He will be there. He will be there. As far as the money is coming out, and then you want us to believe whatever you say about it. No. Please.
For a political party 2027.
Alright, guys, I think official Ola Ogochukwu and Ewa has said it all. Yes, JJ Okocha, in as much as you understand the fact that you love the game and you want to make influence in the game, you have to be in the system to correct the system. No, they talk from backstage.
Yeah.
Now, let's have you guys in the comment section. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.